The U.S. has reportedly surpassed 16 million coronavirus cases. This is according to the latest numbers from NBC News. About 300,000 people have died of COVID-19 nationwide. As we take a look at the numbers here in Georgia, more than 4,300 new cases reported yesterday, which is high. We typically see fewer cases on Sundays because of less reporting. While testing has increased, we're still seeing the positivity rate gradually go up as well. And as cases continue to rise, hospitalizations across the state are also going up. Right now, there are more than 2,800 people in the hospital due to COVID. That's up from more than 40 from Saturday.